Hi, my name is Shar, and I am from Burma. I am a refugee, and
So how did you end up here?
well, me and my family we end up here like when the war started. We ran to Thailand. We get like called by the United States, and we moved here at 2010. We get from Buffalo, New York, and we lived about there for 5 or 6 years. Then we moved to Iowa.
Okay. And can you talk about how you got from Thailand to America? Or?
First, we walked across the border of the Burma and Thailand. Then yeah, we stayed at the Thailand refugee camp, but it wasn't like a place that fun, but just a place that bunch of ethnic group staying there, and we got Korean, we got some Muslim, but we didn't stay really close to each other. So we got one place here and another place right there, and it's really close to the border of the Burma, so you can't really go nowhere. Two places, just stay there.
And what are the living conditions like there?
It was not bad, but it's bad and not bad at the same time, because every month they give us food that's not enough for some family, and you can't go nowhere, and the job of there is not available. So you just get something little bit of food every day, and there's not a lot of supplies or clothes. There's not a lot of water, so just homeless something, but you still have a house.
And what do you feel like being here in Marshalltown and compared to those living conditions? What do you feel like being here?
I feel great. I feel wonderful. I feel amazed. Because if I could come here and get all of this food and be successful, and when I over there I didn't have enough food. I was really skinny, so I came here I ate a lot of
So you filled out now a little bit, yeah. Okay, well, so what kind of food do you like here?
Oh, pizza, cheeseburger, yeah. It's fast food. It's really good. We have never had it before, so.
Hi, my name is Mongpyang, and I'm from Burma. And I've been living here about 2 years in Marshalltown and United States as well. I recently moved from Malaysia because I'm from Burma. I moved as a refugee to Malaysia, and then from Malaysia I went to United States of America in here. Yep.
What were the living conditions like when you were in Burma and then Malaysia?
The condition of living in Burma is really bad because there's no higher standard living, because we have to deal with all the season winter, rainy season, a summer. So yeah, and in Malaysia it's a little bit better than Burma because it's more money and yeah, Malaysia is a little bit better, but we have to stay away from the police because they were arrested if they found out that we are living in the Malaysia. So yeah, even we have the refugee card, they would still arrest, and they just throw away the border of the country. So yeah, it's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah. And as your teacher said, coming here for your education, what does it mean to get education here in Marshalltown opposed to what you had back in Burma and Malaysia?
Yeah, the education is really different. From Burma and Malaysia, we don't really go to public school. And especially in Malaysia, they only accept the citizen of Malaysia, so we just have to go to the private school, which is really lower standard of education. So in Marshalltown, the education is really good, and I really like it. And then yeah, my parents always encourage me to learn new things. Yeah, and then because jobs that I have right now, I love my job. And then one thing is I like Adventureland. Yeah, that's why I like it.
What job do you have?
I work at the pharmacy, Hy-Vee pharmacy, grocery store, and then I am a non-certified technician. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Ure. I am from Thailand, but I'm not a resident there. I'm just a refugee there. My parents came from Burmese, or they call it Myanmar back then. They had to move out of the state because it was forced by the Burmese military because they hate us people, and then we don't have any place to go to, so we ran to Thailand border, but the Thailand border didn't really want to accept us. The Thailand border, all they did was let us stay right between the border of Myanmar and Thailand. So living there was really hard. We built our own houses, but the good part was that our community was willing to help other people. Was like when new people come from Myanmar, the community will gather around and they help them build their house, and then they live there, and then the next person come, we help each other. So our community was really good, and when we go hunt, food was supplied by the Thai government by like 6 months, and then one time a food will come from Thailand government, but it's not enough, so it's just only 6 months, each 6 months, so we had to hunt ourselves. So food was really hard to get, and then when we get food, like we get deer or other food, we didn't take it all for ourselves, we split it. So that's how we survive.
And did you have to go very far when you fled from Burma? Was there a long distance to travel, or?
So I was born after my mother's and father fled to Thailand, so they say it was really a time of crisis. They also say that I was very lucky to be born after the crisis. So I didn't experience it myself, so I don't really know.
Oh.
But they say it was a hard time.
Well, we got like first, so the work, then we start. It was like a good place, so we went through the forest, like every day, every night, just sleep in the forest, and like we can't like do nothing, we can't make a fire or nothing, because if we make a fire, and if the Burmese see us, they might throw up like a big powerful like gun and stuff. So like we just like sleep there, eat there, and like eat what we find, plant, animal. Then like as soon as we get to a Thailand border, they didn't let us in. They check us, everything, like make sure we don't have like no gun, no knife or nothing. They let us in by one. It was really long. Man, I was little back there, and I never knew my grandma or my grandpa or my mom or dad sibling. So never saw them in my life. So my dad was carrying me on like not a boat, but we call it a pack. Like it's made up of bamboo. It's really strong, and like supplies. And my older sister, she was like about like 8 or 9. She carried a bag of rice on her back and other supplies, and my mom did the same thing. So we went to Thailand, and like so they put us to a refugee camp. It's like a lot of camp, like not only one. So we stayed there. Then we moved to another camp. Then we moved to another camp. Then we signed up for like they say like if you want to come to the United States or something, you gotta sign up for every year like. Or 2 or 3 families got called to came to United States, and my dad helped the opportunity, and we signed up, and my dad always prayed every day, every night. He prayed that like we could make it here. My dad was like, he wasn't a guy that like could move. He was paralyzed for 10 years. My mom took him. Yeah, he couldn't work because like all the Burmese soldiers did to him. Yeah, he was buried. Then my mom heard it, and we go take him out. Then he just like paralyzed. He couldn't move. Then he just laid down there for about 10 years. People say to my mom like you should poison like him. My mom, like people ask like she want to poison my dad, but like they cook food for my mom and stuff. Like they got poison, my mom throw it out. My dad would just lay down there. I saw my dad, but I can't do nothing. I would just live there. I was just playing. Like sometimes to rather make $1, I have to like carry a big like heavy wood on my back to carry it to a store owner, and he will pay me $1. That $1 I will go buy food or chips and share with my brother sister. Then your education over there was terrible because when you got no money you can make it to school. So yeah, pencil was really hard to find, and your clothes were really hard to find. It's really expensive. So I didn't have anything much. Then in 2010, about December or something, we got called to United States. Then they say we got a camp, and we get on the Thai border bus. Then we was crying, everything. My mom was crying, and I was excited. because I never get on a car before. So I was really excited. So yeah, we went like for like 30 or 40 miles. Then we stopped at a big hotel. It's not a hotel, it's like a refugee hotel. We sleep on the floor like with other like refugee that we don't know. It's like thousands of them. So we sleep there together. Like the food that's really great. It's like a buffet. So yeah, I eat as much as I can. And yeah, then we moved to airplane. We get on the airplane. I didn't know what's that, so I just like look at it like really weird. So like they give us seat and everything. We sit down, and my dad said to me, when it's land, close your eye. I didn't close my eye. We don't know. It was just fun, so we thought it was just on a trip or something. So soon we get to like another airplane. We take another airplane. So we flew to United States. Then our caseworker picked us up at the airport, and yeah, show us to our house. In the fridge, there was like all kind of food that you want to eat. But I didn't know it was like American food, so I don't really eat that. So we just like my mom take it out, but she making her own food. Then yeah, I got called to Buffalo, New York school, 45. Then yeah, I get on a bus. I didn't know, and I got lost. Then yeah, my dad was really angry. So in the plane ride, it feels like amazing. It feels like you like up above place that nobody's up and above. It's like you in heaven, like you could see the cloud and everything. It's like something that like you never see before. We was like really happy, like so much enjoy. Like we didn't even know what to do. Like we didn't go nowhere. We just sit down and I just look out the window and like think about it. Oh, this is the first time. I didn't even know it was airplane. Then when I came to United States, then started learning some English. They was like, oh, that's an airplane. So I was like, okay.
I want to go to college, study mathematics and literature. I want to be a translator for my people, or interpreter for my people, and also want to be a teacher, because sometime I might want to go back to Thailand to teach my people some English, because back there's not a lot of teacher. And if I could, I want to become a doctor as well, because back there's no doctor, and those doctors are just like nurses from here. So it's really important for me if I could become a doctor.
Okay, what about?
Well, me after like high school, I want to go to college for engineer or police officers. Me, I just like action stuff, and yeah, I like to fix cars. I know how to fix a little bit. Like I watch like on YouTube, or I watch my brother do it. So like right now, I'm trying to fix like stuff that I cannot. It's just like try. Like I don't care. Like it's hard, but just I want to try it, see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, after I graduated from high school, I went to double major, like education, and the other one is like English, like to improve my speaking skill, so that I can help my people, my community. And for the education, I want to be a math teacher, and I will go to UNI.